Well, welcome back, Freedom Cruisaholic family. How are you doing today?
Welcome back, everybody.
Yes. You know, we always doing our thing, but let me tell you something. Right now, I'm having a drink because this is my birthday month. See my little birthday glass, my wine glass? My niece got me this a few years back, and this is my first time using it, so I'm happy about that. Nice, cute, and petite, just like the owner, right?
Cheers to that.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about some of the things that really disappoint us when we are cruising.
Yes. We got a couple of things to share with you guys.
I'm going to let my husband start this off because you don't want to get me started.
Well, I would say the number one thing that we cannot stand is rude people. Rude people. And I know that some of you guys have had your day and time with rude people. So, at the end of this video, we're going to leave a comment, and we want you to let us know what are some of the things that you think that is rude that people do. Let's talk about some of these rude things that people do. For one, I hate when people are rude to the servers and the stateroom and the people that's actually preparing the food, because they're doing their best, and just holding up the line, just talking to them any kind of way and just treating them. I can't stand it.
What is the reason behind it? Please tell me. What is the reason that you would go on vacation to be mean to someone? I don't get that. You're going to be mean to someone that is supposed to make your vacation the most memorable and most smooth sailing thing it is, and you want to be rude to them?
Exactly.
They're coming in there 2-3 times a day, cleaning up your room, making it look lovely for you to return after having a full day. You don't have to come in there picking up behind yourself and things like that. So why would you want to be rude to that person?
Exactly.
You know?
There was one situation, I know, baby, you was telling me that they ran out of certain food. They ran out of some chicken or some salmon, and a gentleman got upset. Tell him, baby, I don't know.
Man, let me tell you. I was trying to get a little bit of footage, but he just wasn't moving too fast. You know, I was in the Mongolian Wok line. That's a place that you need to frequent when you're going to eat your lunch. It's Asian food. They cook it like hibachi right there in front of you. It is absolutely great. I know that's a sidetrack, but I love that bowl now. I love that bowl.
I love it.
But I'm going to tell you, it was getting nearing the end of lunchtime. And so they closed at 3:30. So here go, the line is long. One line has been shut down where they couldn't get any more people in that line. There were people still in that line. But I went on the other side where the line was a little bit shorter. So here, someone comes along, and they had pork, chicken, and salmon. Of course, when it got to me, I mean, there was only a little bit of salmon left, but how was I supposed to know that's what he wanted? Of course, I'm just selecting the meat from what I wanted. Okay, so I'm sitting there waiting on my food, and as the line goes by, I get my food, and I hear some commotion behind me, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So there's a gentleman being very irate. Now, when I was in the line, I saw him eating. He was actually sitting at the table with my husband eating cake.
I don't even know how he ended up being the same guy. He was sitting in front of me, licking the bowl, and
craziness, absolute craziness.
I don't know.
The guy, when it came up to him picking up his vegetables, the first thing, you have to pick up your noodles, then you pick up your vegetables, and then you select your meat and your sauce when you get up there to the guy who's cooking the food. So he chooses his noodles, and he wanted some vegetables. He got some vegetables, but he wanted some carrots. So in the line that we were in, the carrots were gone. I'm sorry. So he told the gentleman he wanted carrots. And they said, well, we don't have any more over here. He told the gentleman to go over to the other line and get him some carrots. Mind you, there's about 3 or 4 people behind this gentleman. So the server goes over there and gets the carrots. This gentleman, I kid you not, myself and 2 other young ladies were blown away, like our mouth just fell open. He takes those carrots that gentleman brought over. It was a bowl of carrots. Now,
so he was supposed to just pick
a few carrots, put it in his bowl, so that if anybody behind him wanted some carrots, they can have some too, because our line was out of carrots. This man took that bowl of carrots and poured all of them in his bowl. We were flabbergasted. You hear me? We were flabbergasted. I said, what the hell's going on? So we hear more commotion. I say, well, damn, he really didn't want nobody to get none of that. That was rude as hell, because you don't know if the people behind you wanted carrots either. He was just mad that we were out in our line, and he was trying to prove a point. Moving forward, so he gets his vegetables, then he gets up there and he tells them what kind of meat he wants. He wants salmon. He doesn't want any chicken. He doesn't want any pork. But they have no more salmon. Why? I was the last one to get the salmon. But like I said, I didn't know that that's what he wanted. Because if I know he was an irate person, I told him, save that damn salmon for that gentleman right there, because he about to show his ass. But I didn't know. So they said they didn't have any salmon. And he says, I don't eat this other meat. I need you to get me some salmon. So he made such a big commotion that they had to go get the head guy over the dining area for the Magnolia Noir. So the gentleman comes out there and told him that we have no more salmon. He showed his ass. He made them go down to wherever they house the food in the freezer or whatever and find him some damn salmon. Do you know he didn't get that salmon? The line closed at 3:30. He was still out there at 4 o'clock. Because he wasn't leaving until he got his salmon. But that doesn't make any sense for you to act that way. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the last day of the cruise. He could have got it any other time. But to show out like that and you're grown.
I just think there's a certain way of handling things, you know. They might have been out of what you want, but there's a certain way of handling things. There's a certain way to say it and just be respectful.
And if you're thinking, yes, it was other food available on the ship. You would have thought that was the only shit that was available on the ship. It was not. Excuse my language, but that is me. And I was like, ain't nowhere in the hell. I said his wife better go to the grocery store and get a whole bunch of damn salmon and keep that shit stocked up, because he don't eat nothing else. It was ridiculous.
So, bottom line, we just don't like people being rude. It's just everybody's on vacation to have a good time, to enjoy themselves, and, you know, just don't mess it up for everybody.
Don't mess it up for everybody. It really didn't have to be like that. And then you're doing, when you're being rude or doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing as grown individuals, children are on board the ship. Children are around you if you're the type of person that does that when you're not on vacation. Children see you doing things like that and they pick up. And we don't want children to believe that that's an appropriate way to be acting. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. It was just embarrassing for me as a grown-ass woman to see a grown-ass man doing that. Like, you would have thought he was 15 or 12.
Crazy.
You know.
So, all right, moving right along. Well, you know what? Since we're in the part of eating, let's talk about. We seen someone. It's a buffet. You can eat all you can. Eat all you want. Come back for seconds, thirds, whatever.
Please.
We had people up there with Ziploc bags, filling them up with fruit, food, whatever, to take them back to the room or whatever, I guess for the whole trip. But I don't get why do that.
Why are you doing that? Are you homeless? Even if you are.
I don't.
Let me give you a tidbit of information. That food on the ship will stay on the ship. Like what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Because sweethearts and gentlemen, don't be bagging up no food trying to take it with you. Because when you get off that ship, you can't take that food. Try to go through the customs with that food. Now, we have experienced seeing someone trying to sneak something off the ship. And we heard them in there screaming because customs was what? Doing the cavity search. Yes, they were. And they was screaming holy hell. And I said, oh, they got on one. You can't take food off of the ship. Even if the food is consumable, it could be consumable. But you have to realize when you're going from country to country, there are things that cannot be brought back and forth because some fruit, some meats carry bacteria or insects that you can bring from one place to another. So it's a safety precaution. It's not that something's wrong with the food, because if it was, they wouldn't serve it to you on the ship. Oh yeah, we're gonna feed them this damn contaminated food for them to eat on the ship, and then they go back to the States and eat some non-contaminated food. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
They cleared off the whole fruit tray, the whole rack.
Why?
And half the desserts.
Why?
Nobody could get no more. They done just got that little bag and just sweeped it on off in the bag.
That was something that was planned. And I'm going to tell you why it was planned. Because they were half-gallon bag Ziploc bags and gallon bag Ziploc bags. Not the one that you just, snap it together. I'm talking about the ones that got the blue clip on it where it ain't coming apart. You can dump that upside down, 2 ways, sideways. Ain't nothing coming out of that. They make sure it was secure, fresh. It wasn't no yellow and blue make green. It was pull the tab and it's locked and sealed is what I'm talking about. So that was something that was planned. They brought the Ziploc bags on the ship with them. Yes. No, people. This is buffet style. You can eat all you want. You can come back and eat as much as you want. And since we're talking about that, please, it's a buffet. Don't go on the ship and fill your plate up like you ain't never gonna eat again. You got 10 biscuits. 15 ribs. 3 burgers in a pile mile high on your plate.
10 pancakes, 10 French toast. And
then you get a bite of it, and then you get up and leave. And now these servers got to clean up all what you didn't eat. Now, if you don't think about the big picture, when you're taking vacation, whenever you're doing anything, you should take in consideration how your actions could inadvertently affect the price of cruises in the future. If you're wasting a lot of food and they're having to buy more food, don't you think that somebody might say, okay, well, we're going to up the price on cruises. Carnival Cruise Line, I have to say, their prices aren't bad. They're very, very comparable to other cruises, sometimes cheaper than other cruises. So if we want to keep the price of cruising down, let's not be wasteful. Yeah. And then maybe Carnival won't be dumping the waste in the ocean. They don't got nowhere to put it because you done made a whole bunch of waste. Stop it. Stop making all the waste. Oh, we're going to have to make an extra stop because we ain't got no room for all this waste. Stop it, people. Stop it. It makes no sense. If you want to try something, get you a little bit of it. Get a little bit of it. If you like it, go back to the line and get more.
Exactly.
Don't be filling your plate up like you're feeding Mother Hubbard and the little lady in the shoe. Don't do it. Don't do it. Are you a foster parent? If you didn't bring the children with you, honey, don't bag it up to feed them later because you can't.
Oh, okay. Moving right along.
My husband wants me to move on because that's a stickler for me.
Moving right along.
Rude.
We ain't trying to make this video too long, but that's
I can talk about that all day.
Yeah, that's
because you mess with pricing. Nah.
All right. Other thing, just yelling down the hall, yelling off the balcony, just stuff like that.
I don't know. My husband might not want me to speak because that can be long-winded for me too.
Come on, baby. Let's make it short.
Make it short. If I'm out there on the balcony, and I always have my drink good, glass of wine or my Miami Vice or my Jack Daniels Hennessy, Jack Daniels Honey with cranberry, whatever the choice is for that day.
Do a rundown of all the drinks.
Yeah. I get it in. That lets you know I get it in. You better get that drink package.
Okay, baby, back on topic. On topic.
If I'm out there on the balcony,
just said the same thing.
If you in this balcony over here, don't you peep your head across there and yell down to your friend that's 3 cabins down. Don't come out in the hallway and yell for her or him to get up and they're 3 or 4 doors down. Take a little brisk walk. Knock on the door.
At night, and 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you yelling down the hallway. You're bamming on the door because the person may be drunk and they ain't opening the door, and you just beating on the door over and over, just loud yelling. Don't do it.
Carolyn, you in your room? No, she's not.
She's not there.
Bobby, them kids, did you get them kids from the camp? No. They're embarrassed to answer you. Let me tell you, they are very embarrassed to answer you.
Oh Lord.
How y'all like y'all room? If I was your friend, I'd just go back in my room because I don't know who the hell you are. I mean, we like to have a little bit of fun. I like to have fun in everything I do. So I laugh, but I'm serious about it.
Yeah.
I'm serious about it. I joke about a lot of things, but I try to do it in a joking manner to get my point across. But trust me, when I speak it, it's the truth.
Yes.
Get yourself together. You're grown. This is grown and sexy vacation. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm.
All right, moving right along, y'all. Last thing we would say is about the chairs. Hogging the chairs. Go ahead, babe.
Now, I like to be by the water, by the pools and jacuzzi. My husband said too damn hot out there.
Yeah.
So if I could be out there, I'd be out there all the time. But if you are frequenting the pools, the adult Serenity deck. This happens a lot on the adult Serenity deck. Some ships don't have a huge Serenity deck. So there are plenty of adults on the ship. So please don't hog up the chairs and the hammocks and the outdoors beds and lounge chairs because you don't want no one to get your seat. You paid for a cabin. Nobody will get that one but you. But the seats belong to everybody. So please don't hog up the seats while you're in the jacuzzi or when you're in the pool or you went in there to eat, but you want to save your lounge chair so you can be by the pool whenever they have those special tributes and different things out there on the Lido deck.
Yeah.
The pool area is for everyone. Now, if you're going to be utilizing that chair at that moment, that's fine. But please don't lock it down, putting your towels on it, your bags, your penguin and what they call flamingo towel clips. You know who you are. You know who you are. Taking up the seats because you don't want nobody else to do it. On the Serenity deck, laying your book that you ain't read since last year, don't do it. Because other people want to share those amenities too. They pay the same price that you do, and they want to be able to enjoy that as well. I know some people may not say it, but I'm like Bernie Mac. I'm going to say what you're thinking. I don't mind. I mean, because, that's what you do. But we do need to be respectful of each other and respect the fact and be considerate of each other because everybody's on vacation and everybody wants to utilize different things. So that is something that that's a pet peeve for me. Please don't do that.
Yeah. So, we would like to hear down in the comments what you guys think. We would like to hear some of the things that you don't like on when you go on the cruise. We would like to hear about it.
We would love to hear about it. If you've never visited our channel before, please hit the subscribe button. Smash that notification bell because it will let you know when we have uploaded new content for you to view. We would love to hear from you, like my husband said. And another thing, if you made your ice cream cone and it wasn't the shape that you wanted it to be, don't dump your ice cream cone in the ice cream tray. Stop it. It's not necessary. Eat it. Wasting food. Completely rude. I'm sorry that it's leaning to the side. It's yours. Move along. So again, thank you guys for visiting our channel. We hope that this content was something that you really enjoyed. I'm forever going to be crazy. That's what I do. I like to laugh. You know, laughter makes the heart grow fonder. Didn't you ever hear about that? And it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. So smile, ladies and gentlemen. You're on camera.
Y'all, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you don't like. And talk to you later.
And if you have any topics that you might want us to talk about, leave that in the comment as well. And we'll try to accommodate you as best possible. And until we see you again on the high seas or on the Lido, look for us. Bye.
See ya.
Hey,